What is up, you badass recovery warriors? Welcome to Recovery is Effing Awesome, the No BS YouTube podcast where we talk real about getting sober, staying sober, and thriving in this wild ride called life. My name is Robo, and my day of grace is May the 7th of 2010. And if you're new here, smash that subscribe button, turn on notifications. We drop motivation every week to keep your recovery strong. Now, before we get going, I would like to tell you about our coffee line, RFA Coffee. Check it out at recoveryiseffingawesomepodcast.com. Now, it's badass coffee for badass recovery. Now, it's January 2026, and holy shit, what a way to start the year. If you're feeling overwhelmed, anxious, or like the world is on fire, same. Just days ago on January 3rd, the U.S. launched massive strikes into Venezuela, captured President Nicolas Maduro and his wife, or kidnapped them if you seem to look at it that way, flew him to New York on a drug and weapons charge. So Maduro's in custody. The acting president of Venezuela is scrambling. Oil prices are going fucking nuts. Protests are everywhere. Social media is a nonstop trigger fest of fear, opinions, and conspiracy theories. And this isn't just distant news. It's spiking global anxiety. It's hitting the economy, and for us in recovery, massive uncertainty like this can crank up cravings, stress, and that old urge to numb out. But here's the truth. Recovery is fucking awesome, even in chaos. Today we're going to talk about how to stay sober, grateful, and sane when the world feels insane. Let's dive right in it. First, let's ground ourselves in what's happening without doom scrolling into oblivion. As of January 5th, 2026, the Venezuelan situation is dominating all the headlines. The U.S. airstrikes hit Caracas and the military sites, leading to the capture of Maduro in a swift operation. He's facing serious charges in New York. World leaders are reacting, some condemning it as a violation of sovereignty and others quietly relieved. Oil markets are volatile. Protests are popping up globally, and yeah, it feels like geopolitical tension on steroids. And you add in ongoing wars, economic jitters, and the usual post-holiday blues, it's a perfect storm for anxiety. But in recovery, we know anxiety is a huge relapse trigger. The news cycle preys on our brain's negativity bias, making everything feel hopeless. But remember, you have survived 100% of your worst days so far. And this chaos, it's temporary. Your sobriety, that's forever. If you protect it, one day at a time. I mean, let's get real. How does this crazy world mess with sobriety? Doom scrolling endless feeds of bad news. It spikes cortisol, leading to that fuck it feeling. Uncertainty, right? We have job worries, with the economic ripples. We got family stress from divided opinions, and it all amps up into isolation. And everyone's joking about needing a drink to cope, but we know for us, that is not an option. You know, gratitude isn't some woo-woo bullshit. It's a science-backed tool that rewires your brain away from fear. So in crazy times like now, you double down. You start and you end your day with 3 gratitudes. Mine, my sobriety, this community, and a hot cup of my RFA coffee without the hangover. Gratitude for the basics. So you wake up clear-headed while the world spins, and that's a win. So if you make a gratitude list, you want to write down the things that you're grateful for. Studies show it reduces anxiety by 25%. So when Venezuela headlines hit, I pause and think, I'm grateful for not numbing to this. I'm feeling it, and I'm growing. Gratitude shifts you from victim to victor. The world's crazy. Cool. I'm sober, and I'm handling it like a fucking boss. Here's some tips to navigate this madness. News boundaries. Limit 10 to 15 minutes a day from reliable sources. Don't scroll before bedtime because it's going to wreck your sleep and it's probably going to spike cravings. We can talk about mindfulness and breathing. So when anxiety hits, try the 4-7-8 breath. You inhale for 4, you hold for 7, and you exhale for 8. It will instantly ground you. So if you need some community help, right, hit a meeting. Virtual or in person, it really doesn't matter. Share how the news is triggering you because understand you are not alone. And get out, man. Walk, run, go to the gym. Because exercise, it dumps endorphins better than any substance ever could. And of course, service, right? Help somebody else in recovery. Talk to a newcomer. Sponsor somebody. Call your sponsor. Call your sponsee. It reminds you why all of this shit is worth it. And then do the HALT check. If you're hungry, you're angry, you're lonely, or you're tired, you better fix it before it fixes you. And if you're struggling bad, man, reach out. There's hotlines, there's therapists. Call your sponsor. There is no shame at all in asking for help. Listen, the world might be chaotic, at the start of 2026, but your recovery doesn't have to be. Stay sober one day at a time. Practice gratitude like your life depends on it, because it does. You're stronger than any headline. And if any of this has helped you, drop a like, share to someone who needs it. Comment down in the comment below how you are staying grateful this week. How are you? What do you do that keeps you in that gratitude mindset? Right? Let's build each other up, because we are a community here. We are a recovery community. And remember, recovery is fucking awesome, man, even now. So we'll see you in the next episode. Stay strong, stay sober, and remember, recovery is fucking awesome.